Hi, I'm Jonathan Keys. This is Minnie the Moo down there. Say hello, Minnie. She's not going to say hello because she's a dog. The two of us on Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 21st of May, we're taking a ferry over from Plymouth to Santander for what will be my first bike trip. We've got, which I'll show you later. But now I'm just going to show you the sort of stuff that I'm packing. It's not all quite here yet. I've got a couple of dishes, collapsible dishes that have yet to arrive. But generally everything's here. So let me run you through what I'm going to be taking. So I've got a dress shirt, which I'm packing. He's noticed there's going to be a lot of these little plastic bags. Everything basically here will pack into bags like this or like this. Keeps them dry. Although I do have waterproof panniers, the Vaudi ones, and over there I've got some Ortlieb panniers. So there's dress shirt, and there's another quite formalised shirt here. Then we go for my swim shorts. Helly Henson number, good classic for any kind of athletic activity. Got a Mizuno long sleeve as well here. I think it could be quite important to take a couple of long sleeve lightweight vests, shirts, just to cover the arms, because I imagine it's going to be pretty hot down there in the Mediterranean. There's a normal vest here, athletic type lycra, and here we have a wetsuit shirt that is got 50% protection from the sun. So that's quite a useful thing to have because it's kind of like an athletic-y thing anyway. This is my tried and tested laundry bag. That's where all the dirty laundry will go. That's been with me for a number of years, that one. Here's my luminescent vest for when I'm out in the night. I've got one set of long pants, cycling with padded cycling pants. If it gets a bit colder, these will be ideal. At night, if it's ever cold, I can put these on as an extra layer of insulation. That's what I'm thinking, multi-layering. Here's an Altura cycling jersey with cycling shorts. And then I've got these Holdsworth Campagnolo shorts here, which is short vest. Both of these are shorty vesty things, with the merino wool Campagnolo. That'll be for when it's a little bit cooler. I'm deeming that this one will be for when it's a bit warmer, but when it's a little bit cooler, this merino wool will do the job. In here I've got my waterproofs. So I've got a Jack Wolfskin jacket packed up here, like a breathable, lightweight jacket. I've got sealskin waterproof gloves. These could be quite important. I know I'm going to the Mediterranean, but I've got to think about my way back as well, of which could be the autumn, winter. So I'm taking these. Quite useful anyway. I mean, you get up any elevation, like around Andorra or in the Alps, these gloves could be really quite useful. Waterproof pants, trousers, there's a bit of sticky tape there, waterproof overshoes for when it's really wet, and a nice beanie hat. This is Buffs. I like their stuff. They make some really good quality stuff. There's the Ortlieb City Front Pannier. There's my one-man blacks tent. Now this is the Octane one, designed for one person. Really as lightweight as you're going to get, just over 3 kilos for that. That will go on the back rear pannier. Here we've got some bike accessories, chain lube, essentials, some tape, spare tube. I've got some good Swalby marathon tyres on the bike, so they've got good protection from punctures, but also inside you see the tube here. This is a slime filled tube. I bought them cheap last year, so I've banged them onto the bikes to give me double protection. So I'm hoping that just one spare tube's gonna be enough. I can always pick some up. Some cables, 2 sets of gear cables and 1 spare brake cable. So that's, oh yeah, and some spare brake pads as well. I picked them up after realising just how important they could be. May as well get them, because although I'm always going to be close to bike shops for spares and stuff, relatively close, so I don't want to get caught out really. I'm buying now, I've got them, and they're only lightweight as well. Hammock, that came from China. I'm going to get that out in the midday sun when it's too hot for Minnie and me. Just pull over somewhere, tie it up between a couple of trees, couch out on that. Here, now, I wanted to take this travelling with me before I picked this up in Morocco. This is like a just a cotton overshirt come one-piece thing that goes down to my knees. That's really useful in and out of showers, when I'm at people's houses, campsites, just around the camp. I can wear this, very, very comfortable, lightweight as well, which is really important. I can wear this down to the beach, so really going to be a useful item of clothing. I've never taken it before because I've concentrated upon using shorts. But this can be used to put on top over your shorts, nip into the supermarket, bar, restaurant, walk up through town. Very lightweight and very chilled. Moving down, got mosquito net here. Now the mosquito net comes in quite useful for what could, if I'm going to be out in my bivvy bag. I'm taking a bivvy bag and a tent. This just gives me the option to be able to sleep outside should I wish. Again, quite lightweight, breathable bivvy bag. Again, these sort of things I would not be taking if I was going solo traveling with just a rucksack. It's only because I've got the extra storage that I can think about taking this. A travel liner as well, that went to Asia with me. So good thing is that in linking up with the snug pack, this is a 1 season. You can see there that it only goes down to 2 degrees. So with the with the liner, you're going to get an extra couple of degrees below on that. And then obviously, as I say, with the extra clothing that I've got, I think that I could be quite comfortable in quite challenging cold conditions. Plus I'm going to have Minnie over there sniffing around. I'm going to have her to help out, keep me warm, keep each other warm, I hope. A hot water bottle. Pillow, again, this is a luxury that I do generally tend to take with me when I'm traveling, because just having that comfort of a pillow when you get your head down every night can really make a big difference to your quality of sleep. Is really important. Here's the Thermarest Neo Air, superb. Really, this is one of the areas everybody knows about, getting a smaller sleeping bag if you want to travel light. This is really essential if you want to travel light. I mean, it's smaller than the old Thermarest, it's Neo Air. I just opened it up quickly to show you inside. You see, it's got absolutely no filling whatsoever. It's silver backed with a little bit of grip on the other side. You'll see that undoubtedly in my travels when I've got it blowing up, so I'm not going to bother doing it now. But this is a really easy way to save a lot of space and a lot of extra weight that you'll be carrying around. And you will not regret getting yourself a decent sleeping mattress. Sleeping on the floor is an absolute nightmare. Right, so I'm doing pretty well with this and the sleeping bag. Then we're going on to the jacket, which this is a warm jacket, which even in warm climates, when it gets cold at night, I can put this on. This is a peak performance jacket, like a puffer jacket, small puffer jacket, keep me warm, good performance jacket. Good if I go up into the mountains anywhere, like I intend to go to Picos, probably over to Andorra as well if I decide to go there, when at night it's going to be particularly cold. I'll be able to just slip this on and it really quite a small size as well, so it's handy. Socks, I've got 4 pairs of socks. You know, I was watching a video earlier, somebody had 2 pairs of socks. Probably alright with 2 pairs, but you know, I could be gone, I don't know how long I'm going to go for. So to be on the safe side, I mean, you can always pick things up. I mean, that's the great thing about, you know, traveling around, is that you can pick items up as you need it. But I think if I can take them with me, throw them away when they start to get worn. But we'll see, 4 pairs of socks in there. There's Minnie's doggy basket. You'll see that set up on the bike later in another video. Bought her a micro towel yesterday just for it's a bit wet. She's comes out the sea, gets to get back on the bike, gets out of the lake. Give her a good wipe. There she is there, bless her, sniffing away at all these clothes. There's a jet boil with a, I've got a filter in here for making coffee. Tried and tested. And there's some doggy treats. There's some multi-tools. I've got a Leatherman's there, and I've got the Top Peak multi-tool for the bike. Lots of Allen keys on that. Absolutely essential. Gloves. This is, we'll be coming to Minnie's bit a bit. I've got a tick collar. This is going to be Minnie's eating bowl, filled with toffees at the moment, but that's how food's going to go in there. Got some wine glasses, some tablets, isotonic tablets, spare bottle, something's going to go in there. I was thinking about possibly, yeah, something's going to go in there. These are empty fish tubes that, if I can think of anything to go in there, they'll be coming really useful. Tiger balms, some papaw ointment, coconut oil in here, white spirit in here, just for cleaning up and stuff. Coconut oil, which is cooled down. That was liquid earlier. Magnesium tablet, just give me a little bit of a boost. I've got some hygienic swabs there. Those are the little clips for the pannier bag should I need them. We've got a water bottle with a filter built in, useful. We've got a 700 milliliter water bottle, some batteries at the back, which I'm not sure if I'm going to take. In here we've got your medicine, bandages, tablets and stuff should they be needed. I've got them. That's my first aid kit. Underneath I've got some things for bike accessories, a few batteries in there, some spare shoelaces, some string, some rope, some super glue, and some new bar grips. Well, probably will need to change them at some stage. Right, so walking down from that then. Got some dog food, some dog treats, got my Leatherman's, got Top Peak, got a muzzle for Minnie. Didn't really want to buy that, but that's gonna, because I've ordered one from China, but it's not come. But yesterday we went into a pet store, picked this up, £9. I didn't really want to spend that, but it's essential for the ferry. They stipulate, it's one of the terms and conditions, you have to have a muzzle on your dog all the time. So she's got a muzzle, it looks very well made, and it enables her to drink if she wants. So that's for the ferry. Eating bowl, zip ties, we all know that how useful they are. Toothbrush, there's a white spirit again. Looking at the top, there's my toiletry bag. Shampoo is here in a soap form, which is very lightweight to travel rather than a big shampoo bag. I've got a couple of shampoo. I've got some beard oil over there in case I grow a beard, some toothpaste, some shave lotion, some wax. I've got two razors. I've got a normal safety razor and I've got a cutthroat as well. The reason for that is that the cutthroat and the blades all the razors are really lightweight anyway, don't take up much space, but the cutthroat is particularly good when I've got a full beard and if I want to shave that off rather than having to hack through it with a normal razor. It saves a lot of hassle just to plus I'm thinking it's an extra little item of of security, perhaps. Just in the case, toothpaste, hair gel. Yeah, this stuff here, this shampoo bar from Lush is a really good investment. A bit more expensive than normal. You pay about £6.50 for this, which is more than what I would pay for shampoo. However, it does save a lot of space, and it can be used as normal soap for the body as well. So it's a good all-purpose shampoo. Here we've got all the passports, including a pet passport, which you may not have seen before, so I'll show you that. This is one of the first things I did when I realised I was going on this break, was to go to the vet and get Minnie her own little pet passport. And if we look inside, we can see all the details from the vets and all the fact that she's had all her injections. She's all up to date, so that should get us round and about all the countries of Europe, no problem. Kindle, a bit more medication and stuff. Condoms, quite useful for keeping your matches dry. Water purifier, the Sawyer water purifier, cheap, 23 quid, relatively cheap. Do limitless amounts of water, just one less worry for when we're going to be in these really hot climates. That I know that as long as I can find a water source, I'll be able to drink it. And again, it's quite light actually. There's a load of bars that I bought a year ago, so I'm going to take them with me. May as well. Washing up stuff. Electrical stuff, there's 2 power banks and an adapter. I've also got a catapult that I bought some time ago. Again, very useful for security purposes. The excellent Bicycle Tour Pro, Daryl Alb, I think his name is, he gave a story about when he was in Sweden, I think it was, or Norway. He was surrounded on one of his videos, he was surrounded by deer, and they kind of kept him awake, and he was a little bit out of sorts by the whole experience, because they seem to be quite aggressive acting towards him. He used his whistle, his emergency whistle, to get rid of. Eventually got rid of them. But if I can shoot a stone over their heads with this Black Widow catapult, I reckon that will be just as effective. Right, I've also got my Camel back. This is going to be my day bag, old trusty. On the back here I've got another water bladder, which is going to be more chance to carry water. I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff in there, toiletries, passports, So when I get off my bike, I can, and this was a great tip from the Bicycle Tour Pro, I can just pick this straight out of the pannier, go into the supermarket, do some shopping, etc. And I've got all my valuables with me, plus I've got something to put my shopping in, which is also useful. Again, Minnie's doggy bag, and then back down to the Vaudi pannier, rear pannier, and I've got myself a nice North Face sun hat as well. Right, well, as I said, there's a couple more things that I need to add to that. Oh, I've got my Sport here, titanium Sport. This arrived today, along with a penknife. Now, I've got a Leatherman's penknife and I've got this penknife. Why I'm taking 2? Well, I don't know. Thing is, this is a cheap knife that I can just use for all the chores around camp. The Leatherman has got a perfectly good quality knife on it as well. However, I wouldn't want to damage that if I had to do some chopping or some work that could potentially damage the blade. So this one, £13, I could just use this for all those tasks and not worry about it until after. Inside these boxes we see we've got tea, and on top we've got some more of those bars, energy bars. So I'm always going to have a little bit of food on me, a little bit of snacky food that I can take and get a bit of extra energy to finish off the day. Right, so that is that. Now the only thing to do now is pack it all back together again and get panniers, getting back on the bike. I'll show you those in the next couple of days. Thanks for listening. Have a good one.